An irresistible subject line. Create a message that resonates with the recipient. Consider what will differentiate it from the other subject lines in their inbox. Be daring and different, but ultimately authentic, and test your subject lines to find out which work for you. A subject relevant to the recipient. Provide something of genuine value and give your readers a reason to want to open the email. This isn't always easy, but if they're your potential customers, you need to be able to add value to their lives. Whether it's a product they need or a problem they're trying to solve, ensure their need is central to the information in the email. An immediate hook in the opening. The hook depends on what you're trying to achieve with the email, but the recipient needs a reason to stick around. Popular examples include an unmissable offer, a relatable story, or a pleasant surprise. A clear purpose and call to action. The call to action in the email is driven by your business goals. What do you need someone to do? This could be anything from buying a product to signing up for an event or even reading an article. Usher people back to your site. Opening an email is good, clicking back to the site is great. When you see people landing on pages from email campaigns, you can start to build a retargeting campaign around them specifically. It displays well across all devices. There's nothing worse than opening an email on your phone to find that you need to pinch and zoom, then scroll to read it all. Ensure that your emails look good on mobile because this is where most people will open them. The images need to be sized properly, the text needs to be visible, and the call to actions need to be clickable. Send yourself a test email and open it on a mobile device to see how it looks. Only send to consenting recipients. Email marketing starts with building a list of customers, prospects, partners and peers. If you're not actively collecting their email addresses via sign-up forms, for example, then your lists will grow very slowly. Since GDPR, if these people are based in the EU, then they need to have consciously opted in to communications for you to be able to email them. Tracking opens and clicks. If you don't accurately track your emails, then how will you know if they even work? Google Analytics by default won't separate emails from other marketing channels, meaning that anyone reaching your website from a campaign will be almost invisible to you. Structuring, cleaning and segmenting. A well-segmented list gives you the opportunity to save personalised content. Information offers propositions that are relevant to each customer at that moment. Highly relevant, targeted messages are more successful and lead to a better experience. Everyone wins here. Before you get started with sending emails, you need to make sure that the emails you send reflect your brand and tone of voice. This is especially important if you've got more than one person working on email marketing. The solution to this? An email template. Some email marketing platforms will help you build a template, but if you're working on a good platform, it should be easy enough to build one yourself. The template should be a generic email with your company's branding and colour scheme, providing an outline of what all of your future emails will look like. The most important things to consider when building a template are what font type and size your header and body content will be, where your logo will sit, what links will be in your email navigation banner, where your social media buttons will be, what your CTA buttons will look like, what ratio of copy to imagery you will have and how this will be arranged, how much white space there will be, don't make your template too busy, what will be in the email footer, always have an unsubscribe option here. Will you include any banners? And then anything else that's relevant to your industry, for example, awards and accreditations. Once you've built a template, get some eyes on it. Other people might be able to point out areas for improvement or glaring mistakes. I'm not suggesting that every email should look like a carbon copy of your template. How boring would that be? But it should act as a guide to keep your brand message and appearance consistent. The template should also not be set in stone. As new trends and information arise, go back to your template and see if it needs tweaking.